What's good with the folks? What's good with the folks? I was just cooking somebody real quick. I was just cooking a nigga real quick. You know the crazy part? I had to cook a man real quick. I had to cook a man real quick. Like, I love the Bible too, but it's still Abrahamic. Still Hamic. And Ham is African. That means it's a hybrid of African law. No scholar will argue that. It's a hybrid of African law. You didn't read the books. And it's sad that when you ask somebody and you know they didn't read something, they're projecting about what they didn't read. They're telling me what I ain't read. Hey, bro, you haven't read anything. No, you haven't. Just don't be reading, man. It be cap. And that's why they be bald and looking crazy. The cap be so real that they cap come off their head. I don't even be mad. I just be wondering why. Why cap like that when you know you don't know? Like, and when somebody giving you some information that you never heard, look it up. Don't just start talking. Look it up. And then come back to the table like, damn, I had to look that up real quick to make sure. Do that. Anything else is definitely uncivilized, bro. The Discord is in the John. Yeah, like, let me get the Cash App up there. I had to cook my man real quick. And listen, at the end of the day, after you read all those books, the information is right there without even you having to read the books. It's crazy. All you got to do is open your eye. But if your eye ain't open, you don't see it. You don't see it. You can't see it. It's not for you to see. This man just told me, was you breaking down the Quran with Nubian text? Absolutely. Because if you knew what you were looking at and reading, you never read the Emerald Tablets. That's the thing in the Emerald Tablets. It tells you. I've read it. Read the Emerald, it's several Emerald Tablets. When you read them, he's going to say, I've come 3 times. I've come in the Emerald Tablets. I've come as Hermes Trismegistus, and I came as the prophet with no face. And that's because the Emerald Tablets of Tehuti is the omniscience of God, and it's a book of Tehuti. And see, when you don't know who them people is on the wall, because you never study, you disrespecting the same thing you claim you praising. And that's the part where you look crazy. Because you never did your research to know those are conceptualizations of the attributes of the supreme being. If you don't know that, why would you even open your mouth? When if you go to Egypt, Noah is Ham. And this is the crazy part. I was telling somebody this the other day. In the Bible, in the Quran, it's a green Quran. I gotta get it. It's upstairs. It read from back to front. And it got all the translations from Arabic. It got it written in Arabic, and then it got the Arabic text, and then it got English to translation. And when you read it and you open it, it say Noah, and then it called Noah Nu. In Egypt, Nu is the dark matter and energy. Dark energy and dark matter from which everything come from. So at the one point, who telling the truth now? Or you didn't do the work? That's the crazy part. People haven't done the work. They haven't done the work. And listen, the man was trying to tell me what I didn't read and what I didn't do. And it's I just wanted to test the waters real quick to see if a nigga was gonna get out of his soul and try to tell me what I haven't done. Listen, bro, the fact that you can get in your body and tell somebody what they haven't done is crazy. When you know you don't know. Then you start bringing up other niggas. Hey, bro, I don't care about. Listen, bro, this is about what Heem has done. You talking about all these other people, bro. What are you talking about? I don't take none of them niggas serious. They don't know nothing. They haven't broke down anything on nothing. They not in this book that's actually breaking down the glyphs. They're not in there. So I don't know what in somebody's right mind will bring another man to me talking about, well, no, this guy, hey, bro, I don't even think like that. I did the work, bro. You tripping? I've done the work, buddy. I'm not even talking about nobody else. That's crazy. Yeah, take your time, bro. It's an eye opener. It's an eye opener. And see, that right there is the difference between my mans and niggas who just want to get better. Instead of acting like you know, won't you just pick up the book and read it? You know why? Because you don't want to put out that effort. Because that effort will trump what you thought you knew. And then you're going to have to double back and be like, well, no. And I'm going to just ask you, did you read any of the material I showed you? Well, until you do that, we can't have a conversation because I read the book you read. And then I read other books. That's why I could compare how I could compare, because I did the work, bruh. Like, what world is you in when you haven't done the work and you still confused on how I can compare? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, that's how I know you're not there. So I know, man. It's be crazy. It'd be crazy, bro. Hit the cash out. Hit the Discord if you want to get in here and rap. Let's see who hit the Discord. I mean, hit the cash app. It's just beyond my. Shout out to Tyler Little with the $7 cash app. Shout out to Tyler Little. We're gonna hit him with the triple heart. Hold on. We're going to go into the Discord real quick. We're going to send my man a link if you want to come on and cook, so I can cook him. Out of love, because I want him to be the best. I want him to be the best. There he is.
The win?
Hey, if you want to come in the Discord, you can come in and we could cook so I can help build your brain up. Like I'm live right now on the YouTube and I got the Discord going so you can come in here and tell us about this Bible that you think you know. We all want to know. All my people in the chat, we love these conversations. You know, you got to send out those offers to brothers. Yo, Hamza, we forget about a man that dominated for years, fundamentally sound, trained by Emmanuel Stewart, elite jab, gold medal, fought the best of the best, Lennox Lewis. I didn't forget about him. I did not forget about him. Lennox Lewis was in the Mike Tyson era for real, but he waited Tyson out by keep trying to go to the Olympics. You know what I mean? You got to read that Pert M. Heru, coming forth by day. You got to read it, I'm telling you. You ain't got to, but do your thing. But I see a lot of people who run their mouth about what they know, but then I ask them how they read the books, and then they haven't read them. Yep. Yeah. He said, bro, I was watching his highlights. His jab was nice, and his uppies was crazy. No, he was good. Saw in the doco, he was saying the importance of being able to fight inside even as a taller guy. I be telling y'all that. Like, that is very important. You got to be comfortable everywhere in there. God, excuse that noise. You got to be comfortable everywhere in there, bro. Everywhere. You got to be comfortable. It's important. You got the Discord going if y'all want to come in and cook. Y'all got questions. Hold on, let me put it in the chat. Oh, that ain't the Discord. Yeah, like, or if you think you know something, you can come in here. We can get to cooking. Because everybody is acting as if they know. But they're not telling me we read the same books. So I read the books of the others. And then I read my own books. That's how I trump you. Who the first son of Noah? Ham. Have you read Ham's books? Ham's books is about Egypt. Have you read them? No. Then you're not truly a Christian. You're not truly a Christian. That's how I'm gonna get you every time. I'm gonna ask you, are you a Christian? Who the first son of Noah? You're gonna be like Ham. Ham is the king of what? Egypt, Africa. Have you read his books? Because it's not the Bible. You're not a Christian, then. You're not a Christian. You're not a true one. You never read Ham's books. You better read them first so you can understand the Bible and what was going on. Then you read Sam's books. Then you read Yapet's books. You never read his books. Charlie Burley was whooping heavyweight and like, yeah, but that was early heavyweight though. That was early heavyweights and middleweights. They wouldn't even have a heavyweight. For real. People wasn't that big back then. They were, but you would have to go to Africa to find them. So yeah, like we just cooking on anything. Charlie Burley was nice though. We be watching them. He says, do you think Sugar Ray would be stopping? Yes, man, what? Bro, you tripping. You are tripping. Sugar Ray Robinson was 5'10", bro. He started at 130. Well, yeah, Robinson would have been stopping them guys. He know the tricks. He know how to trick the mind. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Sugar Ray Robinson know how to trick the mind. Niggas don't be tricking the mind. You understand what I'm saying? You got to know how to trick the mind. You got to know how to trick the mind. Niggas don't know how to trick the mind. I'll be watching Roger Mayweather. He be breaking it down for you. And that's why I chose like Floyd attracted me, because it's like, man, why is he hitting everybody in boxing with the same moves, the pull counter and even because he evidently in his style is made up to trick the mind. Like he really knew how to trick your mind to where you think something he's doing and it's not. Like, yeah. You know, it was crazy. Somebody was telling me, it was a guy from Richmond, California, was telling me that he seen a Mexican guy that was just eating mad salad on the way, and he was vegan. He used to beat people up. Been mad vegan boxers. Nigga, look him up. Aaron Coley was a vegan boxer. We're all vegan at one point. It's the point. Yeah. It's very important. That's why he be coming in at 166, keeping his weight down. See, now he tricking y'all now. He tricking y'all now. He said he stopped eating meat a long time ago. Uterol John. He said he was done on the meat. Canelo, that is. With the Discord as well, trying to ask questions. He said he's been on done with the meat. Yeah, but then you gotta take it to another level at some point. At some point. That not be the thing. Guys don't take it to the next level. They be stuck at their level because they want to be the king at their level. I encompass all levels. All levels must be handled. Yeah, he not coming in that Discord. He not coming in there. He wants to know work with that. Where we at? What type of herbs should we be drinking daily? Sea moss, mullein, burdock root and dandelion root, chlorophyll, and immortelle. It's a flower. Chlorophyll, immortelle, sea moss, burdock root, dandelion root, mullein leaf. You'd be good. Sea moss got a lot of the minerals. Moringa is good to take. It has 92 nutrients. You know what? I need to see something. What type of? Oh yeah, I read that. Yeah, you want to have them herbs. Then cayenne pepper. You definitely want to have your cayenne peppers. Nutrients definition and examples. Carbohydrates. The magnesium. Magnesium is a mineral, not a nutrient. Protein is not. See, that's the cap. They mix in magnesium, which is a mineral, with a as a nutrient. Yeah, magnesium. Yeah, magnesium will be it's on a periodic table, it's not a nutrient. That's when they come with the fake science. It's a chemical element. It's a pure chemical element. Or actually, if you look at the word chemical, that comes from the word chemical. So that means it's black. Anything chemical, all chemical elements have to be black for real because the word hem is in there. HEM. That means black. And that's not how you spell chemical. That's really supposed to be chemical, but due to etymology of language, it's KH. But if they would have spelled it like that, you would have knew that they were talking about something spiritual, and that's when they changed it for etymology of language. It's chemical. Churches is on one word is church, and the other word is chem, like chemet. So it's chemet. So it's chemet. Yeah, yeah. I didn't make it up. You gotta get in Ham's book. That's why they tricked y'all with these chemical elements. We used to call it, they call it magnesium. It's just Mg, atomic number 12. Is a solid at room temperature, classified as an alkaline earth metal. That's why you need it. It's good for you. It actually helps your heart because it's an alkaline earth metal that conducts electricity. That's why it's good for your muscle, nerves, bone, and health and mood. And that's why I know that. I know that from reading Ham's law, to understanding who Adam is. Adam is in control of all of them, his children, on the atomic table. That's his table. Adam's table. And through Eve, he creates different things, his woman. That's how Egypt did it. Ham and that's what like these. That's why you got to take the sea moss. You take that out of the 102. Hey Siri. Oh God, what you looking at? Niggas is still sleeping. That's the part where the disrespect came in. They call it pork ham. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's why folks don't be knowing what they be doing. I be having to get on their behind. I know what I know through ham. So I'm hitting him now. Hey Siri.
Good afternoon.
How do you spell Hamashiach? Hey Siri. How do you spell Hamashiach?
Hemisphere.
Mm-mm.
H-E-M.
That's the crazy part because hemisphere mean black. Sphere. I can't even make that up. They just broke the word down. A half of a sphere. Sphere. The black eye sphere. That's crazy. Let me look it up real quick. Yeah, what y'all ain't talking boxing? Y'all ain't got nothing to talk about? Okay. It's pretty much spelled phonetically. Oh, yeah. It's called the Call of Hammurabi. No, it ain't. Can't be called that. It can't be called that because these is Ham's words. Ham's codes is in this book. Okay, it's the law. And that's what I be trying to tell y'all. They be really trying to disrespect folks, peoples. Calling pork ham. It's crazy. It doesn't even make sense. That's what I be saying, man. Oh, the crazy part is the fact that all of their names got ham in it and y'all still haven't gotten Ham's work is crazy. You gotta read. People don't want to read Ham's work. Ham's work is Nubian work. Remember, it was a pre-dynastical. That was Kemet and Nubian. They John. That's why I was in these books, looking at the gods of the dead. They describe them in here in the Egyptian book. Nu represents the primeval watery mass from which all gods were evolved, and upon which floats the bark of a million years containing the sun. The bark of a million years. Ain't that Noah's boat? Yeah, and that's actually Ra's Nu's boat, or Ra. It says the God's chief titles are Father of the Gods and Begetter of the great company of the gods. He is depicted in the form of a seated deity having his head, disc, and plumes, which are feathers in your cap. That's where that comes from, Africa. Newt, a female principle of Newt. She is depicted with the head of a snake surrounded by a disc or a head of a cat. So you take the head of a cat, a black cat, and put a disc on it, which is a form of bust. Also, Ptah was associated with the god Nemu in carrying out the creation and the mandates of Tehuti, the divine intelligence. So there's an order here to how the Supreme works. You never even read this. And listen, it say right here, his name means the opener, and he identified by the Greeks with Herodotus, and by his Latin name, by the Latins with Vulcan, the planet Vulcan. He was worshipped at a very early date in Memphis, which is called in Kemet text the house of Ka of Ptah, which is Hut Ka Ptah. And then it says, according to Herodotus, his temple there was founded by Menna, which means men means spirits, indefinite spirits. Because Menna, if you take the A off as the suffix and put it on the front, is Amen. It's just Menna backwards. It says, he is called the exceedingly great God, the beginning of the beginning, the Father of Father, and the power of powers. That's what Ptah is called, and that's what everybody is really praying to. And he created his form and gave birth to his body, and establishing unending and unvaryingly right and truth upon earth. As a solar God, he is called Ptah, the disk of heaven, who illumineth the world by the fire of his eyes. And the book of the dead, he is said to have opened the mouth of the deceased with a tool with which he opened the mouths of the gods. Ptah, he allows you to speak out your destiny, so the gods can speak on your behalf. He is depicted in the form of a mummy standing upon Ma'at. Now, if I show you what the mummy look like, it looks like this. And that's an Oscar statue. This Oscar statue is the statue of Ptah. And his hands is holding a scepter on top of which are emblems of power, life, and stability. That's a scepter, a and a jet. So, and the jet represents the spine. The is life. The jet represents your stability, spine, power, stability. And then, of course, the is life. And that's what the creator is, life and death. And then the symbol of power is the scepter. The scepter means 7. And Trey means 3. Facts. So it's spelled like that. And that's what they talk about. And it says, from the back of the neck hangs a midnight. That's that thing you see to go around their chest with all the colors. Ptah formed at Memphis, the chief member of the triad. Ptah Sahep Nefertum, meaning Ptah, the spiritual power. Ptah is the destiny. He controls the craft of the spirit. He crafts your spirit of Adam. He crafted the spirit of Adam. That's what they're saying. Ptah Sekir al-Sir, another form of Ptah, wherein created the world through the spiritual power, and then through al-Sir, because he's the number one. You just got to read it. He hasn't read these. He think he know. Adam didn't come into the sixth dynasty. Well, no, Tum. No, it was actually, it say right here in one of these, which started at the sixth. I saved it somewhere. Atamu, the closer. Atum is the closer. Tum. Ra was given. Look, some of these things in here, they don't even understand. You got to read. You got to do multiple work because they be saying they don't even understand it. And that's what I'm saying. He hasn't read the books. We just got on here just to chop it real quick. Evidently, y'all ain't got no boxing talk. Y'all don't want to, y'all ain't got nothing to talk about. Let me close the chat, the John down. Get up off of there. Ain't got to waste. You need that. Yeah, man. Y'all thought y'all wanted some boxing talk. Y'all don't know, y'all ain't got no bars. I need to look him up. Yeah. That was my nigga Anthony Sims. Anthony Black Sugar Sims. Black Sugar. You feel me? But yeah, man. I just wanted to get on here and just cook with y'all. And boxing is over for the year. We just waiting till the next year, seeing what's going on. Folks ain't getting no work right now. That's the thing. He never came back.
I mean, he must hit harder than Pacquiao and Rusan. And I said, no, actually, he doesn't hit harder than either. They both hit harder than him. Well, how did he stop him? He hit me with a lot. It wasn't the one punch. It was the number of punches that he landed on me that was able to get me out of there.
Well, that's Chris out
there. When I fought Errol Spence, and he was the first fighter to ever stop me, and everyone was asking, man, I mean, he must hit harder than Pacquiao and Ruslan. And I said, no, actually, he doesn't hit harder than either. They both hit harder than him. Well, how did he stop him? He hit me with a lot. It wasn't the one punch. It was the
Told niggas.
The number of punches.
You didn't have it. Nothing.
If you want your house clean.
And you can't be in there with me. You ain't punching like that. Just because you got pressure, that's gonna get you cooked.
How about my guy? Why did you just come here? Just come. What do you mean? Your food is big. I know. How? Come, she's small, so the place will not. Let us see this thing. You see me.
I remember.
You gotta realize. And Tommy Morrison fought George Foreman. Yeah, Foreman was on. I didn't even know that. Foreman could take a shot. You can't stand in front of him. Yeah, Tommy Morrison, I'm gonna have to watch that. And George Foreman. Yeah. George Foreman had some work. That was some work. George Foreman is.
Where you going, brother? I went to the toilet. Inshallah. What does inshallah mean? If it be the will of God. Got enough toilet paper in there, brother? Inshallah.
Yeah, that'd be killing me.
You think you're gonna have a good movement, brother? Inshallah.
Inshallah. Yeah, don't overdo it. And Loma, I don't care nothing about you.
Right in there's that hand speed, and when Benavidez gets cooking, it's like fighting an octopus.
Oh.
Right hand, the short right, and there's Benavidez beginning to avoid.
And Benavidez can't be pulling back like that, or somebody's gonna slide his beans.
41 wins, no losses, 1 no.
You gotta chill.
And an off the movie. There's a left hand by Camacho.
You know what I'm saying? Man, what y'all got planned? What is y'all doing, man? What's going on? Y'all niggas ain't got nothing to say today? Y'all drunk out here? I was just getting on here to chop it real quick. See if y'all had any boxing. Y'all must be boxed out. I must be boxed out. Boxed out. Not even about like that. What y'all talking about? I have the Discord up. Y'all ain't want to get up in there. I see.
I remember.
I gotta chill. I gotta chill. I got nothing to talk about. We'll be done for the day. Y'all have a good one. I'm in Hotel.